Hi, welcome everybody to Latif's Inspired. Today I'm going to be showing you a chicken madras dish. Very popular on the menu, very popular request on my Facebook page, Latif's Inspired. Right, it's a very simple dish. I'm going to show you the proper BIR style of cooking it. So it's not a very traditional sort of dish. It's a very traditional, authentic restaurant style of dish. So I know Indian restaurant, Pakistani people, Sri Lankan, all sorts of Bangladeshis, and majority 90% of the Indian restaurant owners are of the Bengali heritage. So it's kind of dishes that we got taught coming from family, and my father was a chef, I am a chef, my brothers are chefs, and we've been in the industry for sort of all our lives. I grew up in this industry. So I'm going to be showing you a really proper simplified way of cooking the chicken madras. So there it is, guys, chicken madras dish today. Right, I've made a mixed powder to show it's really simple that you can do at home. Obviously this is not my mixed powder. My mixed powder is totally different, but trade secrets, unfortunately, until further notice, maybe when I write a book or something. Right, I'm using 1 teaspoon of coriander, 1 teaspoon of just normal curry powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. So I'm going to mix this up for a general mixed powder. Try to keep it simple for you guys. I know how much it means for the dishes to be simple. Similar color to my mixed powder, but there. So this is, I probably need 1, 2, yeah. So this is enough for the spices. Right, to start off with, so nice heated pan. I'm gonna add, this is like a dessert spoon, so I'm making it simple for you to understand. So this is 1, 2 dessert spoons of, that's vegetable ghee. You can use vegetable oil, no problem whatsoever. So it's kind of heated up. Now this is a garlic and ginger mix, so I'm using 1 to 2 heaped teaspoons of garlic and ginger. If you're doing it at home, make it 50-50. 50% garlic, 50% ginger. We use a lot of different other things for the fragrance, like coriander stalks, green chilies, green pepper. So it's got slight greenness to it. It brings out a nice fragrance. So this needs heating up. While that's heating up, guys, salt. So 1, about 2, depends on how you like it. I know you would say, why am I adding fenugreek leaves, methyl leaves at the beginning? But I like it sort of heated up in the oil, because it sort of dampens. It's not that lively, So when it goes in the oil, it just comes out liveliness. So, added about half a, 1 more teaspoon of oil of the vegetable ghee. I just want it to sort of brown the garlic and the ginger, guys. Very simple this is. Right, that's gone in. Now for the spices. I normally use this spoon, but I'm going to show you how much I care about you. So it's 1 heaped teaspoon, 2 heaped. That's enough for the mixed powder. Now because this is a madras, guys, the chili powder, I'm going to use 1, 2. To make it vindaloo strength, use about 4 or more. But 2 is enough for a madras, guys. You don't want it to be overly spiced, but generally spicy enough. And again, my tomato puree, remember there's a link to it It's got spices already, it's got other things inside it, which brings a beautiful taste. So 1.5 of this dessert spoon, guys. So give this a mix. Beautiful. Now all you want is the oil just to liven up the spices, because it can get damp, guys. That's the scary part. And then the flavour is not going to be pungent, live and kicking, you know. Right. I'm using pre-cooked chicken. This is what we do in the restaurant. You see, pre-cook at first, and we add it into the curries. It's not like drying out or anything. It's a very good quality chicken. So that's about 1 breast for per person, guys. So that goes in. Now what we do is we use lemon. Reason why I use lemon, because of the chili powder. It's very spicy. So this is just going to liven it up, guys. And in fact, I throw the wedge in like I do in my restaurant. So that's gone in. The heat is still on low because I'm showing you guys. Normally this would be full blast and I'll be whacking it out, guys. But I can't do that today because I'm showing my lovely viewers. Right, now that's all gone in. Now this is, I'm going to put a ladle of base gravy. It's about 250 mils here, guys. So that goes in. It's not very thick. It's like a runny sort of gravy. And another about 200 mil goes in. So about 450. Now all it is, very simple now. This just cooks down, reduces down, and your madras is going to be ready very shortly. Very simple, guys. If you go into my link for my gravy, use that gravy. The gravy's got spices, the gravy's got flavor. It's a thin sauce, so it's not very thick where it's overpowering. All the spice is going to marry up to the sauce, and everything's just going to get cooked very nicely together. So don't think that every Indian restaurant just uses one sauce and everything tastes the same. No, it doesn't, because this is a runny sauce. As I said to you, the base gravy is just a shortcut because we need the onions sort of in a curry. But if I was to be cooking this from scratch, this would probably take about half an hour for a customer, and I don't think our customers are willing to wait half an hour, to be honest with you. They will be basically coming in the kitchen and strangling me. So this literally, I have to cook it within 5 minutes, guys. That's the British Indian restaurant style of cooking. I'm sorry for all the traditionalist people out there. I'm very sorry, but that's just the way it is. Right, so let this cook out now, guys. I'm going to put the heat up and let this cook. Whack a lid on it so my cooker doesn't spit out everywhere. It's been about 3-4 minutes, guys. Now you can taste the salt if you wish. If you want to make it, if it's not enough salt, as you know, if there's not enough salt, then basically you don't get the full flavour. So too much, it destroys it. Too less, you don't get the flavour. Just right is right, and it brings out the awesomeness of the dish. Now basically, give it a little taste whenever you wish. That is absolutely gorgeous. The spice level is fantastic. Now, what some people do, guys, customers always like their curries nice and thick, but a madras is meant to be like a curry sauce sort of dish, so it shouldn't be too thick, but a nice consistency. So my gravy was quite thin, and now it's sort of thickened up because of the reduction of the sauce. And then basically I'm going to keep it a bit saucy, so it's just like how it's a traditional meant to be, like a runny thick sauce, but not thick that you can't even move it like a booner. Let's get in there. Now that's ready. Really simple. There you go. That's blobbing away. When you got this like a custardy kind of thing, that's when you know it's ready. So turn the heat off, and I'm gonna plate up. Right, chicken madras it is. Kept it nice and simple because, as you know, in British Indian restaurant cooking, it's the pre-cooking which is the hard work. So getting the right base gravy, the tomato puree, the spices, the mixed powder. Obviously every single restaurant has their own secret mixed powders to make it flavoursome. I've done a really simple one for you, and I swear to God, you're not going to dislike it. It's very good, approved by me, and if you think anything of me, hopefully you'll be confident enough just to make that mixed powder. Give it a try, and I promise you I won't disappoint. And one day maybe I'll put my mixed powder on the channel or write a book, as I'm getting so many requests. If people want me to write a book, I would love to do that. That's my dream come true. But at the moment I'm very busy. Personally, I'm trying to build this channel as well, get it to about 150,000 at least, and then see if I'm worthy of writing a book. I personally think I am, with my big ego. But yeah, if you enjoyed this chicken madras and you want to see more BIR, or you want to see more authentic dishes, just write on my comment section, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.